Hey everybody, it's Cheryl, taking a walk to the mailbox. Um, Never mind the way I look today. I know I look tired. It's been an emotional, draining couple of days for me. I went through a lot of Jason's stuff yesterday, uh, trying to get rid of some things that just bring sad memories. I won't say bad because nothing was bad while Jason was here, but sad memories. Um, and then I came across some fun stuff too, things that brought good memories from when he was a younger child. But either way, the emotions were up and down and all over the place. I've also still been trying to figure out my own health nonsense. I had that brain MRI done last week, but there's no updates on that, and I probably won't get any until my follow-up appointment, which is the 17th. Um, so while I was doing all this work yesterday, of course, I was in a lot of pain, but I fought through it, suffering for it today. But I'm just doing my best, trying my best. It came up today. It's a long story, but part of the reason why there was so much to go through is Jason, in his complicated life, had basically two bedrooms in the house towards when he got sick. And his original bedroom was upstairs, and we have a two-story home, and his original bedroom was upstairs. And when he started having difficulties walking, we had to move him downstairs, and basically he had to he just couldn't go up and down the stairs anymore, so it was difficult. And we had to take care of the house in a way that would be conducive to him coming home and being in a wheelchair. The house was not ready for that. So his stepfather had to basically gut out the a good portion of the ground floor and make it ADA compliant and able to manage someone who's in a wheelchair, which means widening door frames and putting up bars and all sorts of things. Jason's condition was very complicated, and it took a lot of time, money, and effort to get it at a good place for him. And so he had stuff in his upstairs old bedroom. He had stuff in the downstairs new bedroom, and stuff that was in that room originally, because it was originally a family room where we would sit and watch TV and play games and stuff. All that stuff had to go somewhere, so that got distributed throughout the house. And so basically we had stuff for Jason spread throughout the entire house. And while he was downstairs, I was trying my best to still straighten up the upstairs, but I was working at that time. I was working full time with a 2-hour per day commute, 1 hour out, 1 hour back, coming home, taking care of Jason, and squeezing in whatever other time I had to try and make the house a home. And so it was a very difficult time, and both rooms still remind me of him. The, you know, Upstairs reminds me of him when he was younger and when he was able to have fun and do things. And, he was starting to play his virtual reality games, so the sensors are still hung up on the wall. And then the downstairs room reminds me of him not being well. And so you would think that the initial gut reaction would want to just, take everything out of there, repaint it, totally change it, right? No. My reaction to that is I don't want it to change, and I don't want anything done to that room, not yet. Anyone who's lost a child knows how difficult this is. And it's one thing to have one room that was your child's. It's another to have two. And it's reminders no matter where you go, everywhere you go anyway. But so what I did yesterday was I at least was able to get rid of more clothes. I've been donating a lot of things and giving stuff away. A lot of Jason's things were brand new, still with tags on them, because he had clothes that he had bought. He had his job and he was making money, and he had clothes that he had bought for himself and never had a chance to wear them. We liked going on cruises, and he had clothes that he had bought for the cruises and never had a chance to wear them. So I wanted to get those out of the house because they were reminders of what he couldn't do. And today I had a conversation about how unfair his life was as a child, being on the autism spectrum with Asperger's and ADD, being bullied, being misunderstood, even by his own father. And through the divorce and the adjustment to living in a new house with a new stepdad and family members that never spent any time with him, were never interested, never wanted to do anything for his birthday, to ultimately dying of cancer. And it wasn't fair his whole life. He was so close to me because I knew. I had been accused of coddling him and being overprotective, but I had to. Someone had to. His stepdad and I, we did the best we could for him at the end, and things will never be the same. So yeah, it was hard, to go through his things, but I felt some of it was necessary. And we're coming up on his 1-year angelversary next month. And I'm planning a gathering for that. And hopefully that will go well. And I'm glad that we're finally getting some clarity to the president about how bad these shots were and what they did to people. I'm still praying that my son didn't die in vain. Some kind of justice. And I know I have friends that are doing the same thing. I'm sorry. It's very emotional for me. I miss my son. And it just wasn't fair. I was hit with a trifecta. Required to take the shots for our jobs. I get sick. I lose my job anyway because the company went under. And then I lose my son. And he's gone, and I'm still fighting whatever it is that's hurting me. So yeah, it's been a long, difficult road. And I need it to finally blow up about the shots and what it's done to people. I'm going to be going away for a while after the 7th and trying to regroup and collect my thoughts and get some relaxation in. And I'm hoping after that I can get back into writing Jason's story, because I had to put that on the back burner for a little while, and I'm hoping to get back into posting YouTube videos and doing X Spaces. I know I have a lot of followers. I can't seem to get a lot of people into the X Spaces. It would be truly beneficial and give me a reason to keep going. Thank you to those who have. You guys know who you are. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Another thing you didn't know about me is we have a chicken farm, so I have to go tend to the chickens, and the work's never done. Jason used to like the chickens. I'll get into those stories, I guess, at some point. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.